Okay. I really need to do a stream starting screen. I understand why people have them now. Every time I post a new stream, it's... Okay. Anyway. I don't think there's anything... I know about that. I know about all the new stuff. I'm never using these things. I don't know what happens, but I don't want to use them. It's funny. Okay, bag. Battle pass. Yeah, I logged in. It's cause I want to do this quest, but I want to do the Archon quest first. I don't understand how this thing works, if I'm being completely honest. Sometimes a thing unlocks and I'm just like, cool, I'll click it. Alright. So...
The criteria for certificate exams are...
It is time to go to Natlan. I've already like 50%ed Nod Cry. I hope they don't be like, wow, this new place. I should change my party. Like this is my like party, but there we go. Oh, it's like one step.
Hey, Aneva. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Anefa.
That is perfectly all right. My data indicates clear skies in the coming days. Current conditions for maritime travel, optimal. I'll be ready whenever you are.
Let's get this show on the whale road.
Are we really gonna set off without telling anyone again?
Isn't that just how we were... When we're not being tailed by Star Fontanian reporters, that is.
Funny you mention it. You'll never guess who Paimon saw on the way over.
No! Okay. Oh, I was so worried that Charlotte was just gonna appear for no reason. We hate Charlotte here. We do.
Yeah, come on, traveler. We've already made all the preparations. And most important, how dare you try and slip away without first paying your respects to the almighty Dragon Lord!
Caught red-handed again.
A little bird told us you'd soon be leaving for Nod Cry. So, we asked Paimon to give us a heads up before the date of your departure.
So it was you.
You sure it's not time to think about changing that little habit of ours?
Don't worry, we won't keep you long. Besides, everyone's there already. Shaska, Ian-san, Auroron, even the Pyro Archon herself.
You're invited too, Anupa. Shilonen has a special gift for you.
Well, can't refuse an invitation like that. How about you, Anefa?
Accompaniment request accepted. Shilonen demonstrates excellent massage technique. My impression of her is exceedingly positive.
Wait, so robots like massages too? Or is it just that Shilonen really knows how you're wired?
Alright, enough with the chit-chat. Let's head to the venue.
Woohoo! Party time!
Oh no. Fatui! Fatui!
Spit it out then.
They've set off.
Just as my calculations projected. About time I met this variable in person.
Song of the Welkin Moon, Act 1.
You know, every time we head to a new nation,
Wow, they don't even let us see the party.
hold on. This is it. The next chapter of our adventure has begun.
You can't just
This time,
drop that there was a party and not like
of her swords
show us a little bit about it.
should have stocked up better at the farewell party.
In other words, Paimon has marked the geographic coordinates from 2 minutes and 40 seconds ago as the boundary between Natlan and Krai. This deviates somewhat from the official coordinates stored in my database.
Paimon meant more in terms of how it felt on a psychological level. Anyway, what about you, Traveler? When did it really sink in for you? Huh, that actually kind of makes
Wait, what is happening?
you and Eva. Come to think of it, maybe we should be asking the other way round. So, when you came over to Natlan, what was the moment you felt like you'd left Krai?
In that case, probably when my sensors could no longer detect the moon's power.
The moon? You mean that one we can all see it?
What is happening? Why?
Referring.
Is some button getting pressed down? Why is it auto? Huh?
Paimon, Traveler, welcome to Krai.
Autoplay is off. Why is it autoplaying? I'm all distracted. I can't enjoy the story.
That must be Nasha Town up ahead. That's the place you were telling us about on the way over, right?
Okay. Okay. I don't get it. Why was it auto-playing? I like pausing in between lines to make jokes and it wasn't giving me time to do that. Okay, hopefully that was just a weird thing. Huh?
That is correct, Paimon. It is also the most bustling commercial hub in all of Krai.
Like, it ran through everything so fast. There was even, like, a dialogue option in there that it just, like, I don't know which one it selected. It just ran through it. And I don't even know what... I didn't even have time to read what the options were. It's so weird. Is the game broken? Huh. Okay, could this really be?
Ooh, sounds like the perfect place to start trying out all the local specialties. Huh? Is something up, Traveler?
Paimon,
He speaks.
this is where our spaceship landed when Lumine and I first arrived in Tavad.
Huh? Are you sure? But how come you've never mentioned that before? Seems pretty important to Paimon.
Oh, well, because those memories are really hazy. All I remember is Lumine waking me up and us leaving the ship. But just now, setting foot on this land, I felt something. The kind of power I sensed in those moments.
Are you referring to Kuvaki?
What now?
The locals refer to it as Kuvaki. It is a unique elemental force found only in Krai, or rather, a pure, primordial form of elemental energy.
Wait, sorry, I gotta grab something. A bit like phlogiston.
That is correct. Another similar concept I have found in my database is the primordial sea. Legend has it that long, long ago, the moon that shines in the sky above us once rose from the land of Notcry. Modern geological surveys and meteorite studies conducted in the region have since supported this claim.
So, when you mentioned being able to detect the moon's power earlier, you were referring to Kuvaki?
It certainly feels similar to phlogiston, and yet somehow different. Maybe they both belong to the light realm that the Lord of the Night mentioned. Still, this feeling, there's no doubt about it. It's the same power I felt the first time I set foot into Vat.
Wait, Traveler, you're saying we might actually find your spaceship here? Do you still remember where it landed?
I think it was near a beach.
Notcry is surrounded by the ocean. In other words, it could have been anywhere along its coastline.
There was also a mountain.
Negative. Description still lacks sufficient detail to pinpoint target location.
Hey, it's okay if you can't remember everything right away. After all, it's been a really long time. Let's just do what we've always done and keep searching as we explore. Besides, what have you got to fear with your sidekick Paimon still here?
I'd be more than happy to help you out as well.
Thank you both.
Our pleasure. Anyway, just knowing that your spaceship's here in Notcry surely counts as a big step forward, huh?
Like we've crossed another boundary?
Paimon couldn't have put it better herself. You sure are a quick learner, Ineva.
If we can find our spaceship, maybe the flight logs could tell us something. At last, a chance to get to the bottom of all this. The truth must be out there somewhere, buried in this land.
Well, as the best guide in the whole of Tibak, Paimon hereby does solemnly declare, Notcry, here we come!
We're already in Nodcry, Paimon! Alright, enter Nasha Town. Press V to navigate. I appreciate the little sparkly roads. Alright.
It just occurred to Paimon, if we were looking to put out a missing spaceship commission, or to learn more about Notcry, wouldn't it make sense to drop by the Adventurers Guild?
The guild is located in Nasha Town. Simply follow this road and you'll reach it.
Huh? What in Tibet is that? Looks kinda like a sea leaf, floating around in the air like that.
That is a kuhanki, a species unique to the land of Notcry.
A Kuhenki? Does she have something to do with the moon too?
Indeed it does. According to the Frost Moon Scions, the indigenous inhabitants of this land, the kuhanki, are said to be familiars of the moon goddess, leading those who walk in the moonlight's glow to things of great importance.
The moon goddess? Don't all people here worship the Tsaritsa?
Although Notcry lies on Snezhneya's border regions, the people here have held their own unique beliefs since time immemorial. As I mentioned, everything in this land shares a deep connection with the moon and the sky above. The beliefs of the Frostmoon Scions seem to date back to the civilization of the angels. According to the documents in my database, even the 7 Archons did not exist at that time.
Wow!
Emma,
So
do you
the
have my
origin
hammer?
of their beliefs
No.
goes back even
No.
further than the Archon War?
Correct. At some point, you may come across some
My dad
statues of
doesn't
the goddess.
understand
The
streaming.
Frostmoon Scions carved these as well.
Hey! Looks like she's floating away!
I suggest you follow her. The probability of an ordinary person encountering a kuhenki lies in the single digits.
Well, we're not an ordinary person. We knew that already. I came here on a spaceship. I came here on a spaceship. Alright. First, let's grab this.
Every little bit counts. travel guide? Huh. It actually led us to something useful.
Okay, I remember to turn it back on. Double check. Yes, it's back on. Okay. Welcome to Nasha Town. Mimi's Burner's Books Investment Portfolio. A bookstore provides not only knowledge, but also hope. Investment involves risk for sure, but word is that a successful investor in the portfolio has bade farewell to their days of hard labor at the harbor and embarked on a journey across the world. Let's wish this lucky traveler all the best. If you're also interested in this investment portfolio, don't miss out.
Are there any particular points of interest?
It all looks pretty interesting to Paimon.
Ow.
If we have time, she'd love to see pretty much everything.
Recalibrating route. If we keep following the current path, we will arrive at an area of scenic beauty. From there, we will be able to identify both the Adventurers Guild and several must-visit specialty stores.
Yikes. Why is Paimon suddenly getting the feeling that if she doesn't step it up soon, Ineva's gonna put her out of a job?
Familiarize yourself with the town. Am I supposed to keep going this way, or was I supposed to go up? Press V to navigate. What is this? I like this. Wow. She's got strong knees. Is there some kind of... Is this... Owner of Mead Boy. You're from Snezhnaya? Could you tell from my voice, or did someone tell you? If it's the former, then I gotta say, you've got a sharp pair of ears. That's right, I'm from Snezhnaya, but right now, I'm just a shopkeeper carving out a living in Nasha Town. Nothing more, nothing less. Compared to my icy hometown, I'm more used to the climate here, and the people. Their thoughts aren't quite as tangled up, and even their lives are all rather simple. Do you know anything about the Fatui? Why are you asking me? I've got nothing in common with those I mean, those mask-wearing creeps who sulk around all day. Or did you hear some droll rumors accusing me of being a Snezhnayan spy? Pfft. You'd be underestimating the Snezhnayan intelligence agencies, and you'd be underestimating me. Anyway, they do their dirty work, and I do my business. That's all. Don't go lumping us together just because we're both from Snezhnaya. I mean, I guess it because of what you're wearing. You've got the big old hat. All right. Ooh, to the forge. Higher. What do you mean higher? Oh, probably this. All right. Oh, there we go. Lesbian.
Wow! Nasha Town actually looks pretty big from here. Feels a bit different than Paimon imagined, though.
Which aspects in particular deviated from your expectations?
Well, Paimon keeps hearing people describe Krai as an adventurer's paradise. So, she kind of thought it'd be a bit more picture perfect somehow.
Adventurer's Paradise, Paimon. Adventurer's Paradise. Adventurers like weird shit and places, just weird stuff. I feel like you shouldn't be surprised. It's like, we're here for adventure, not a vacation.
According to legend, there was indeed an era of peace in Notkrai's past, the Age of the Fae. Tales of those ancient heroes are still told today. One of the most well-known is that of the Lantern Fae. This individual performed many good deeds for Notcrai. The present-day Lightkeeper's nightly lantern patrols are, in part, a tribute to their memory. But then, one day,
What happened?
there came a devastating abyssal calamity that swept across Notcrai, and for a time it was left desolate. Heartbroken by what had become of the land they had so cherished, that Fae extinguished their light, just as the abyss had extinguished all hope. Nowadays, the paradise people speak of is more of an aspiration, or an irony, perhaps.
An irony?
Today, no official authority governs Notcrai. In theory, at least, it is somewhere a person can do whatever they wish, and become whoever they want to be.
So it's a lawless paradise. So it's a paradise of freedom.
The Adventurers Guild is just over there, in Nasha Town's Central Plaza, and the flagship tavern is over that way.
Hey, what's that building over there? You know, the biggest, tallest one.
That is Aino's Boom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon. It gets activated when the wild hunt threat level outside Nasha Town reaches a certain threshold, but according to the scan I just ran, the energy cannon appears to be malfunctioning.
Oh no.
Likely due to a recent discharge.
The wild hunt? Isn't that the abyssal calamity you mentioned that's specific to Notcrai?
Does it pose great threat to the people living here, or does it happen often?
It is a phenomenon that has been occurring for several centuries now. Yet the time and location of wild hunt attacks are seemingly random. At first, it was more of an old wives' tale that adults used to scare children. If you don't start behaving, kid, some night, the wild hunt's gonna come for you. Listen, do you hear that? That weeping in the fog? Those are the cries of a young woman being dragged away.
You're saying people actually hear things like that?
I have not witnessed enough wild hunt attacks to give a statistically sound answer. But the oldest legends say that all people saw was the ghostly shadow of a woman in the mist. It wasn't until later that it became a full-blown calamity. Abyssal monsters and all.
Huh. When you put it like that, Paimon's really gotta hand it to Aino. Not only did she repair you, but she's even built a giant cannon to keep the wild hunt at bay.
Absolutely. Aino is very impressive indeed. Anyway, according to my schedule, it is time I took you over to the flagship.
Oh, sure. After all, we shouldn't keep Varka waiting. Well, Paimon's not sure if he'll actually show up at the bar this early. You're right about that.
we are. The flagship.
Varka told us to meet him here in his letter, right? Let's see. Varka? Varka!
No matches. I identified.
Huh. So he isn't here after all. Oh, guess we never did actually say we'd be arriving today. Hey, why don't we go ask the owner? If what they say is true, Varka's drinking prowess must have left quite the impression.
Well, well. If it isn't the ineffable Ineffa.
Hello there, Demyon.
You know each other?
Of course. Ineffa's a regular here at the flagship.
So, robots are into booze too?
Not at all. The energy conversion efficiency of alcoholic drinks is very low, and most of them are full of impurities. Still, I can affirm that your berries and fried meat deserve a solid 9.12 out of 10. It has Aino's approval too.
Funny that you should mention that. While you were away in Natlan, Varka would come in here every day to pick up a serving of berries and fried meat for Aino.
Aww. He must have been worried sick that she wasn't eating properly on account of being so hung up about Ineffa being gone.
Actually it's 'cause Varka found out that Aino went wild after Ineffa left, gorging herself on snacks she normally couldn't get her hands on. So it was more worry that she wasn't getting a balanced diet. I think I might have just put my foot in it. Anyway, since you're back from Natlan, these two must be the ones Varka mentioned. The Traveler and Paimon, yes?
Yep, that's us. So, from the sounds of it, you must be a close friend of Varka's too.
Varka? Goes without saying. After all, he's the only one around here who's ever managed to stay standing after 10 rounds of the roulette special.
Paimon can't believe he's made such a name for himself. Though, guess it's hardly surprising how.
Right now? Must be somewhere near Anvantinyarvi. That's quite far from here.
Huh? Where's that?
It's a lake in the northern part of Krai. Word reached him of trouble brewing around those parts, so he took his knights to check it out.
Oh. So, we missed him?
Varka knew you'd say that. So he specifically told me to make sure you stayed here and enjoyed yourselves. He sends his assurances that everything's under control.
Well, if he's that confident, guess our only option is to accept. Anyway, it's not like there's any special cause for concern. He is the Grand Master, after all.
Exactly. Plus, not only has he booked you into our finest room, he's paid for it in advance, too.
Whoa! That's so generous of him! We might not have met yet, but Paimon's got a feeling that we'll get along with Varka like a house on fire.
Oh, and by the way, he also asked me to serve up a portion of berries and fried meat for Ineffa. That was prepaid as well.
Thank you.
No, thank you. I'm the one who should be grateful for your business.
Traveler, Paimon, why don't you go ahead and drop off your luggage? I can use this time to go pick up some components that Aino asked me to bring back.
No! Did I turn it off and not turn it back on again? You know what? I keep forgetting to turn my mic back on and off. You guys are just gonna have to deal with my nose blowing. I have allergy meds, but they work, but like it would be so much worse if I didn't take them.
Sure thing. Besides, now that we've got ourselves a map, once we're done unpacking, we might as well go for a stroll ourselves. Why don't we meet up again later?
Can I pop out the audio mixer? I'm gonna pop out the audio mixer and just put it up there, just so that I can double check and have it on my screen. Ah! Oh, I don't know how long that was. I don't think people don't want to listen to me blow my nose. But then I guess it's that can be edited out. You can't edit back in audio that wasn't recorded. Yeah. Peace. God, I'm so good at streaming.
Oh. So you no longer require navigational assistance.
No worries, we should be fine. We've got a rough idea of our way around town, so Paimon's reasonably confident we shouldn't get too lost.
Thank you. This translates into an approximate time saving of 30%, meaning I will be able to see Aino about 45 minutes earlier than previously projected.
I'm sure someone's done the math on that. How's that math worked out? How long did she think it was gonna take?
Oh, right. You must miss her a lot, too. In that case, we better get a move on.
Okay. Let's talk to this guy. I did buy the recipes. Ooh, I saw an option that interests me. Any interesting news lately? Ever since the Fatui set up their experimental design bureau on Paha Isle, the atmosphere around the place has changed a lot. Some say it's because they're battling the wild hunt, but who knows for certain. Some dislike the way they throw their weight around, but others are eager to get their mitts on their new technology. But the Frostmoon Signs view them as a remained constant. Thinking back on what the Fatui have done to those statues, it's not hard to see why. If you ask me, they'll come to blows sooner rather than later. Ooh, let's talk to the Fatui recruiter. Want to sign up? Make sure your paperwork is all in order. Sign up for what exactly? For a job where you can complete our commissions. Think it's your speed? About the commissions themselves. I will sign a short-term contract with you on behalf of the Fatui, during which I shall be the sole representative in charge of our correspondence. The contractual obligations of both parties are only valid for the commission's duration, and they will not affect any other businesses you may have outside the bounds of our contracts. Okay. That gave me no information. You don't deserve a big old neon sign arrow pointing at you. Wow, they have a video game. Oh, jukebox. Can I put spin crystals in? It looks like a jukebox that can switch records. There should be 4 different records. Perhaps pressing these buttons will switch between them. Happiness flows through an invisible stream, here and now, converging into the sea. Every customer, from the flagship, a splash of sea foam. Okay, I don't know what that did. Alright, guest room. Go to the guest room. I need my press V to navigate. Okay, it's one of these. Okay, it's this room. Okay. Oh, I want bread.
Feels pretty nice having someone sort out our food and lodging for us, huh?
I want bread.
But is this really the flagship's best room? It's pretty big, make no mistake, but it looks a little worn out, right? Though, to be perfectly honest,
Paimon, don't be
right
rude.
else we've seen of Nasha Town.
What is wrong with you? A town built among ruins, forsaken in the wake of a calamity,
You mean
Paimon.
it's got something to do with Nodcri's history? Oh, that makes sense. But what exactly was this calamity? Oh, should we try the berries and fried meat too? Paimon's getting hungrier and hungrier every time someone mentions it.
Oh?
Oh, sorry about that. Paimon wasn't watching where she was going.
Please, there's no need to apologize.
Let's take
If anything,
ibuprofen
I'm the
together.
one who should be sorry. Clearly, I shouldn't have gotten lost in my thoughts in the middle of a hallway.
Oh, we're in the hallway now. It'd be funny. I thought he was in our room.
Wait a sec. Are you staying in the room next to ours?
Ah, quite the perceptive one, I see. First things first. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kirill Chudamirovich Flintz, but please, just call me Flintz.
Whoa, that's an impressively long name for sure.
Ah, is that so? Names like mine ought to have been fairly common in Snezhnaya, at least in the past. Would I be correct then to assume that the two of you are travelers in this land?
Yep, you sure would be. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. We've been to a bunch of nations already, but we only just arrived in Krai today.
What a rare honor it is to meet such worldly travelers.
Are you here for travel too?
If only I had the time to spare. No, I'm just staying the night.
Oh, so you're here for business?
That's certainly one way to put it. I'm a Ratnik of Nodkrai, normally stationed near the burial grounds to the north. My sole cause for being here today was to repair this lantern of mine.
There's something off about that lantern.
The burial grounds?
Your surprise is entirely understandable. Most people cannot even begin to fathom the idea of a life surrounded by tombstones in decay. But if you've heard of the calamitous abomination that is the Wild Hunt, you'll know that in their wake they bring a host of souls tainted by abyssal filth. That then is why we are stationed by the burial grounds, to hold the line where it is most vulnerable.
Oh, so it's all about fighting against the abyss. Oh, sounds like a tough job.
I thank you for your concern. But in truth, I've long since grown used to it. In fact, I like to think it rather suits me. If anything, I'd say I prefer the peace and quiet of a graveyard to the hustle and bustle of urban life.
Paimon sort of gets it now. But even so, she's still pretty sure she could never get used to living in a graveyard herself. For one thing, she'd be too scared to fall asleep at night.
Oh, I assure you, there's no need to worry on that account. The kind of ghosts you find in cemeteries aren't too big on talking. But even when they do, they're usually far more discreet than the living. Well, would you look at that? Who'd have thought we'd end up chatting this long? Must have a lot in common, huh? Forgive me, but I must excuse myself, for the time of my appointment draws near. And in terms I'm sure you'll understand, a lanternless Ratnik is like a mapless traveler. A serious conundrum indeed.
Oh, sure. In that case, you go right ahead. We won't keep you any longer.
Not at all. Should the opportunity present itself, I'd gladly continue our conversation another time. You're always welcome to come visit my grave. I mean, the grave I stand watch over. Your visit would bring much needed light to that place of final rest.
Right. Well, if we get the chance.
Then allow me to wish you a
His
traditional
grave.
Ratnik's farewell. See you by the graveside.
We're waving at him. We're so close.
Jeez, what a weirdo.
Paimon!
Not to badmouth him at all. In fact, he seemed pretty cultured, but at the same time, kind of spooky. Must be all that time he spent around graveyards.
Did you notice anything strange about his lantern?
His lantern? No, not really. You mean, because it was broken?
Like, there was something inside.
Huh. Guess you've always had a nose for stuff like this. If you're worried, you can always ask him the next time we cross paths.
Sure thing. Guess that'll be by the graveside?
Hey, don't you start spouting all that weird stuff too.
Leave the flagship. Okay, we were in the hallway. I thought he like broke into our room. Cause I accidentally went into his room. Okay, go higher.
Paimon almost forgot something super important.
Spit it out then.
Are we gonna go try out the berries and fried meat?
Must have left that craving by the graveside.
But now, heading all the way back to the flagship feels like such a waste.
Please, accept today's boon. Come night or day, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Huh? What's going on over there?
Looks like they're handing out food.
Wait, free food? Wow, the people here are so nice. Quick, let's grab some too. Paimon's super curious what their food tastes like.
You mean you didn't have any food?
Moonlight illuminates the path before you, travelers from afar.
Man, I love wearing sunglasses. Cause that way, no one can tell what you're looking at.
Huh? How'd you know we were travelers?
Just now were a song the birds in the sky, singing of your wanderings. You are no ordinary guests, it seems.
The birds and the... what now?
Forgive me. I should not have laid the words of others out as a welcome mat for our very first meeting. You, too, must be wondering who I am. I am Lauma, moon chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. Please, as do our followers and other passers-by, accept today's boon.
Happy to oblige. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this here's the traveler. Thanks so much for sharing your yummy food with us. We'll take one each.
You have our sincere gratitude.
Think nothing of it. These fruits were the finest we found, delicacies gathered in the wake of the morning dew. It is my hope that partaking of them may lift your spirits to heights anew.
This is just how she talks.
The finest you found? Wow, that sure is kind of you, but wouldn't you want to keep those for yourselves?
The first fruit of the harvest must be placed upon the moonlight altar, not as an offering to the gods, but as a spark for lost hunters. For it is the blade of the starving that darkness most easily corrupts. As perhaps you have already heard, we Frost Moon Scions revere and worship the moon goddess. We believe that together, virtue and compassion are the shining light that will lead us all out of the long, dark night. And now, with tides of haughty Fatui swarming into Nodcry, driven by greed, and greed alone, more than ever before, we must all unite under the banner of virtue.
Huh. Look who it is again. Those unsufferably kind-hearted
Speak
Frost
of
Moon
the devil.
Scions.
That's right. 2 servings each. We're starving over here.
Fatui! After what you've been doing to our sacred statues, how dare you even show your faces?
Wilhelmina, bestow today's boon upon our guests.
You hear that? No slacking now. We'll have the very best you got.
But, my lady, they...
Please, you two, accept this meal. But remember this. Kindness is the first lantern left to guide those who stumble in ignorance.
Come again?
Let me finish. But should they still refuse to follow the moonlit path, then by our frosted blades shall we show them its shadow.
You!
Hey, look who it is.
Tch, whatever. Just you wait. We'll be coming for you next. Huh? Where's the meat? Who wants to eat this garbage?
Those stooges really are the worst.
Ever since they came to Nodcry with all their weird equipment and built that so-called experimental design bureau, our lives have been turned completely upside down.
judging from how they reacted just now, it seems the Fatui already know who you are.
Old grudges die hard.
Well, we have gotten in their way in pretty much every nation we visited, so we're probably at the top of their blacklist by now.
I see. Then, on behalf of the Frost Moon Scions, I thank you for the goodwill you have shown us.
Huh? Why thank me?
Because if they had gotten ahead of themselves just now, I'm sure you would have stepped in to help. Just as the birds and beasts put it, your arrival heralds joy to us all. Besides, for a weary traveler far from home, what better respite than to bathe in the moonlight? You will always be welcome at the Frost Moon Enclave, the place we call our home.
Thank you for the kind invitation.
May we meet again in the moon's gentle glow.
These are delicious! So refreshingly fresh! Those two Fatui wouldn't know a good thing if it came up and bit them on the shoulder. Looks like Inefa isn't done with her shopping yet, and the Adventurers Guild is still empty. Where should we head next?
Why don't we follow the map in the travel
Good
guide?
idea. Wouldn't want to let the Kuhenki down after all. Let's see. Okay. Paimon's got our route all figured out. So, all that's left to say is, don't fall behind. This is Nuts and Nuts. It's mostly a fruit shop, but there's a crafting bench too.
Interesting.
This is the Speranza, one of the travel guide's recommended restaurants. All the waiters here are kids.
Child labor! What's child labor?
This is the Vesnici Prolicha greenhouse. Apparently, their flowers are all made of metal, so they'll never wilt away. And this is the Rossum Workshop. If you ever need a weapon made, this is the place to go. And over here, they've got a super tall observation deck. Whoa! Take a look at that! You can see really far out into the distance. That way's north, and that looks like something built by the Fatui? And then over there to the west, that must be the place Lauma mentioned, where the Frost Moon Scions live. So, what'd you think? Even if Inefa kind of stole her limelight earlier, this just goes to prove that Paimon's own tour guiding skills aren't too shabby either, right?
You're the best, Paimon.
She sure is. It'd take hundreds of years of practice to beat the best tour guide in all of Tibet. Huh? Look, there must be someone at the Adventurers Guild now. There's already a line forming outside. Looks like we'll finally be able to ask about your spaceship. Oh, or was there anywhere else you wanted to stop by first?
As a matter of fact, one of the storefront signs caught my eye.
Where? Which one are you? Oh, now you mention it, Paimon's noticed it too. Ugh, better not be who she thinks it is. Anyway, where we go first is completely up to you. Either the Adventurers Guild, or that suspicious-looking shop. A word of warning, though. If we step into that shop, be sure to keep a very close eye on your Mora.
Oh no? Whee! Where are we? Adventurers Guild.
Lucky us! The line seems to be gone now. Come on, let's go say hi to Catherine. Hey, Catherine, we meet again.
How ridiculous.
Huh?
They often say that mortals, shackled by their own flesh and blood, may fail to perceive the truth of this world. even when it is right beneath their very noses. Yet I had not expected to have the pleasure to witness such heights of absurdity firsthand.
But Paimon must have gotten the wrong person. At second glance, you do seem a bit younger than Catherine. And you certainly sound a lot less friendly.
A creator might forgive ignorance, but being mistaken for one of my own creations is beyond all pardon. Look very closely, for standing before you is none other than Marionette, 7th of the Fatui Harbingers.
A harbinger?
Why are you even here? And more importantly, will you be the one handing out commissions from here on out? So all the Catherines were made by Marionette. Does that mean the Fatui have been watching her every move? But the guild itself hasn't done anything shady, and Catherine's only ever helped us. Better just stale it going forward.
Today's encounter is merely a courtesy call. A friendly warning, if you will. You interfered with my work once before, with that little robot. I let it slide. After all, it was nothing more than a distraction, a side project at best. But we are in Nod Krai now, and as such, I strongly advise you not to stand in the Fatui's way. Otherwise, the next time we meet, I might just have to drop all this meaningless etiquette.
Oh, please. You got some nerve coming out with barely veiled threats like that. You're the one stirring things up here.
Oh, perhaps you have misunderstood. Just because Nod Krai lacks a ruler at present, that does not mean it should not be ruled. We Fatui are simply establishing a new order.
Yeah, right. More like shady experiments, judging by your massive creepy research facility.
I've said what I came to say. What you do next, only you can decide. So why don't you start by using your already limited processing capacity to calculate your even more limited options?
I really need to see an interaction between her and Wanderer. Especially like in the past, like when they were both harbingers. Like I know it's not gonna I need to see these two rude little brats better than thou little doll brats. I need to see them bicker with each other.
And being the refined young lady that I am, I shall indulge you just this once. Ad Astra Abasask. Welcome to Nod Krai, Dominion of the Fatui.
Ugh! Paimon's so mad right now! How can anyone so obviously evil be so annoyingly self-righteous? But if a Fatui Harbinger is here to greet us in person, that can only mean one thing.
That they've been keeping a very close eye on us indeed.
We'll have to be extra careful from here on out. Paimon hates feeling like she's being watched. Hey! The real Catherine's back!
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. How may I help? I will do everything I can to assist you.
You're so much nicer to talk to, Catherine. Please don't leave us again, okay?
Ad Astra Abyssosque. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay, I guess that's not part of Tornasha Town. Oh no, we have to head to the curious shop. I have a bad feeling about who's it be. I've seen some spoilers. I don't understand why they can't just not have the person there. Every time it's like they're here and it's there, and then we're like, can we buy anything? And they're like, sorry, we don't have anything set up. Our stock is out. Sorry. It's like, just don't, like, you can have the shop here. You can have the guy there. Just either have them in the back setting up, or like have it be empty. I don't know. Why do they make every new region harder and harder to just climb? I want to head to the location in a straight line. I want to just be able to be like, ah, this direction? Climb. But they're like, no, the wall is shaped like this now. You can't have nice things. Ugh. Every region it gets worse. This is why Mondstadt is peak. Because you can get anywhere just by heading in a straight line. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh. What am I supposed to do? Oh, head down. We're just gonna.
Of course it's the real deal. Everything you'll find here is 110% real, meaning every one of my deals is as real as a deal can. Wait a minute. Well, if it isn't my two most valued client. And with no
Let me skip! I'm taking my earbuds out. I'm just not gonna pay attention. Let's talk about literally anything else.
The Archons we didn't. Oh, come now. You know as well as anyone how impeccable.
Like, I have work today, you know, as one does. And it's afternoon work, which is why I have time to be streaming right now. Hopefully this quest finish it. God. Hopefully this quest doesn't take more than like 3 hours. It probably is gonna. If not, I will maybe do the rest of it tonight or tomorrow.
Information about Krai.
I just
in the otherwise impenetrable vaults of the Lord Solemn of Bees.
There's probably very important plot stuff going on, but I don't want to listen to her. This is the rule. Dory and Charlotte, I don't care how plot relevant their stuff is, we're just not paying attention to anything they say. It's Hoyoverse's fault for making the important lore and information come from unlikable characters whom I hate.
In that case, what would you like to know about?
Do I have to ask?
What now? Don't you two get involved in any big business here.
I have no more questions. Go away.
The Curatorium of Secret? Just a place that handles all
Go
kinds of
away.
Absolute fortune. And she has a temper to match. Nothing. You're not just saying that to stop your competition from under. When did that little.
You scammed the fuck out of my husband. The least. Like, it is very gracious of me to not beat you up right here. There's no government body here, Dory. No, there's no one to prosecute. No one would miss you.
Top 3 people not to mess with in Krai. She's also in my top 3 people most eager to trade.
If I had agency, you would be knocked out right now, and I would steal your money just cause. Okay. All right, back to actually enjoyable story time. Bum, 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 bum. Hi, Inefa, thank God.
Hello. I was just about to start tracking your whereabouts.
Did you manage to get everything Aino asked for?
I did. What about you? Do you need me to navigate or introduce any more places around town?
Not for now. We've seen most of it already. We probably need some time to process everything we've learned, though.
Any progress with the spaceship?
No. Catherine came back just now, so we asked her, but even she hasn't heard a thing.
One possible explanation is the vast stretch of time that has elapsed. Additionally, given the limited resources available in Krai, it is entirely plausible that the wreck was scrapped for parts, or even mistaken for a pile of broken machinery.
Aw.
I'm prepared for that possibility, but still, I can't just give up before we even started.
Understood. In that case, why don't we go ask Aino together? After all, she was the one who salvaged me. Ancient dragon technology and all. If there really are any unusual parts floating around Notcry, there's a high chance they've passed through her hands at some point or another.
Good point. And since you keep mentioning her, we're curious to meet this whiz-kid mechanic too.
Understood. Then I'll handle navigation as before. ETA at the Clink Clink Krumkake craft shop. 34 minutes. ahead of schedule.
Krumkake? Krumkake? I've been watching too much Smosh. Krumkake? It's when you crush up the cookies and sprinkle it all over someone's face. No! Inefa is busy. Wait. What is the quest? That's tutorial. Quest. Okay. We're doing focused mode because I would like to do this before I start the event. Alright. Leave Nasha Town. Let's see how many, Oh, exactly 25. I've said it, like, I don't think I've said this on stream before, but I've said it before, how it's so ridiculous to me that every region, they add more oculi, you know? But, like, it's to the point where I've already been, like, looking for them. My statue is level 3, I think, at this point already. 3 or 4. I don't remember. I just looked at it. I don't remember. But, because they keep adding more, it's to the point where they're not even, like, rare anymore. You'll, like, walk into town and there'll be, like, 7 of them on your map, and they're just, like, there. They're just out in public. It's very funny. I love these puffins. Look at them! I'm gonna... They react to llama. I love them. Oh my god, they're following me! I love birds. Alright, babies, I have to go.
Oh no! There's a little ant
Oh no!
there! Let's go help it out. Huh? That's weird. Why isn't it responding?
The tides of Kuvaki affect everything in Notcry. So much so that many creatures have evolved a kind of dependency upon it, growing stronger or weaker as it waxes and wanes. This little animal must have been caught here unprepared.
So you're saying we need to use Kuvaki? I'm gonna leave it to you guys then. Don't be scared. We'll get you out of there soon.
Paimon loves little birds too. T. Just floating.
Off you go now, little one. Don't go getting yourself caught again.
At least it was in whatever that planet is and not the giant Venus flytrap things. I think I'm just gonna teleport. I don't... Oh, we can just teleport there. Oh, it's this way. I know. I can't wait to meet you. Hydro Claymore.
Here we are. The place Aino and I call home.
Whoa! So many machines that Paimon's never even seen before. And then there's all these little robots. Did Aino build them all?
That is correct. It looks like Aino has created 3 more little bots since I've been gone.
Aww. Well, you were gone for quite a bit. She must have missed you.
I missed her too. I want her to see what I've become.
Let's not keep her waiting any longer then. Come on!
Aino, I'm back. Hmm?
Ineffa? You're back significantly earlier than I expected. Like a whole 30 minutes at least.
Everything went very smoothly, which saved me quite a bit of time, so I know. Could you turn around for a moment? I know.
I've been on my best behavior the whole time you've been gone. She's got chocolate all over her mouth.
I know. While I was away, did you strictly abide by my tailor-made snack intake schedule?
Oh, of course I did. 1 whole cake, 1 crumb cake, and...
Crumb cake!
Today, right?
It was either a cake or a crumb cake or a pack of chocolates per day.
Oh, shoot.
When did you finish the snack stash I left for you?
Literally just earlier today.
Let me just go run a scan on that.
I meant today, a week ago.
And then you restocked an entire week's worth on your own initiative?
2 weeks worth. Why does Paimon feel like the roles in this household are pretty much the opposite of what she imagined?
Calculation complete. Aino's recommended snack calorie intake for the next 4 weeks. 0.
Come on, no fair! You're a meanie, Ineffa.
This is what happens when you break an agreement.
Oh, come on! Don't do this to me! I only ate a teeny bit extra every day. Just a teensy, eensy, weensy bit extra.
That is objectively not a teensy bit extra.
Seriously? If you'd only arrived half an hour later, I would have had everything cleaned up and you wouldn't have noticed a thing. But now that I think about it, you even said you'd come back a bit earlier than you did, so I wouldn't have to worry. But then, you were away so long, and I was so worried about you. And that's the only reason I even... Oh.
I know.
I know.
I am very sorry to have kept you waiting. I'm back now.
Welcome home. So, will I be able to keep eating snacks as usual?
Child manipulation!
Negative. Okay. Well, given that I am later than I initially projected, I'll let it slide. But just this once.
Thanks, Ineffa! You're the best!
I know. Allow me to introduce.
It's the honorary knight and Paimon! I know. Uncle Varka talks about you guys all the time. Nice to meet you, I know. Ineffa's told us all about you, too.
The whiz kid mechanic, Ineffa's nearest and dearest.
Huh? Really? She actually said that about me? Well, she's not wrong. Oh yeah, so, you're here to see Uncle Varka, right? A couple of days ago, he suddenly said he had to head out on business, and that he might not be back for a while. He asked me to let you know if I saw you. Yeah, we heard
I have a feeling that we're not gonna meet Varka during this quest.
Nope. Just told me to take good care of you guys and make sure you feel right at home. Oh, shoot. Please, take a seat. Do I have either of you need my help with anything? Anything at all? After all, I'm the head of this household.
Sure wouldn't know it from that snack tantrum she just threw.
Miss Aino, I wanted to ask you about a certain spaceship.
A spaceship, huh? From outside to that?
Exactly. So, ring any bells?
No.
Oh. You sure?
Nope means nope. Never seen the slightest trace of it. More specifically, by nope, I mean, I've never seen a single piece of tech in all of Krai that might have come from out of this world. Not in any new machines or in any old ones either.
How would you know, though? It's been like a very long time, like at least 500 years. You know, that's enough time for the tech to get discovered and integrated. Maybe all the tech into that is based on the spaceship. We don't know. How would you know? I know. How old are you? 500?
What I know means is that your spaceship almost certainly has not been disassembled nor repurposed as parts for other machines.
Oh, so that's what she was getting at. Yep. I've taken apart pretty much all the fun stuff in this city at one point or another, but I don't recall ever seeing any components that were anywhere near that special. So, either your spaceship crashed somewhere it's never been found, or someone did find it and then hid it really, really well.
But who would even do something like that?
Beats me. Maybe someone who thought they could stash it away for a rainy day. Just like how I sometimes hide snacks in the... Anyway, long story short, I definitely haven't seen anything like that. Besides, sounds like it would practically be ancient history by now. If anyone still has any leads on what really happened, it'd be the Frost Moon Scions.
The Frost Moon Scions?
Huh? Haven't heard of them yet? Didn't Inefa tell you about their rituals?
There wasn't enough time to delve deeper into their history and traditions.
What kind of rituals are we talking about? I've never actually seen them myself. Just heard bits and pieces here and there. They say that each of their moon chanters has had access to an ancient relic that lets them see the true past.
The true past? You mean like they can see what really happened?
Not sure exactly how it's meant to work. I can't get my head around anything that can't be explained by either machines or science. And to tell you the truth, I don't like it much either.
Looks like we'll have to try our luck with the Frost Moon Scions.
Aw, leaving so soon? Sure you don't want to hang out a little longer?
It's getting late, I know, and these two still need to head over to Hisi Island. It would not be convenient for them to linger much longer.
Aww. Alright then.
Don't worry. We'll be sure to drop in on you as often as we can.
Really? You promise?
Pinky promise. Next time we'll bring you something tasty too.
Sounds like my type of visitors. You're welcome anytime.
I'll be staying to look after Aino today, so I won't be going with you.
Hey, don't sweat it. We'll find our way just fine.
I'm glad to hear that. Also, I must admit, I have very much missed the charging bed that Aino made for me.
Yay!
You here to play with me? My name's Aino, and I'm an inventor. Me and Inefa live together. I could probably eat all the cakes and cookies in the world because I love them so much. But my favorite kind of all is Lockaberry Crumb Cake. Come visit my Clink Clank Crumb Cake craft shop whenever you want. Anyway, that's me. What about you? Tell me something about you, then we'll be friends.
Is she done? Okay, she's done. Alright. I cannot take Crumb Cake seriously. I watch too much Smosh. Okay. Hello, friends. Can you get this one too? I don't like that they don't get all of them for you, because I don't know how to get the rest of it without killing them. Because if you like do a plunging attack, then they die. They get hit in the AoE. Like, I gotta go all the way here. Okay, they left.
No, my sword.
Oh yeah, I can probably put Aino in my party now. Who should I replace? I think I'm gonna replace Xingqiu. No, I can't replace Xingqiu. Are we gonna be a regular Bloom team or a team without full party-wide healing? I know.
Yay! Playtime!
Body in mind.
I should probably teleport again. Okay, it'll be faster to just walk, I think. I gotta farm this. I want to craft the weapons. But then you gotta spend the things to make the things. Okay, we're ignoring that.
Seeing Anafa and Aino reunited like that sure was heartwarming.
A real family, huh?
We should definitely hang out with them more in the future. Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live. The vibe here feels different, just like the scenery.
Oh no. Oh no! What is happening?
Hey, what was that? I feel like some sort of breeze blew by, and then the petals suddenly turned into... Is that a Kuhenki? She looks different from the ones we saw before. Hey there! What's your name? Huh. Doesn't seem able to speak.
Something you want to show us?
No idea what she wants. Unless you want to stop, maybe we should just keep moving? She's following us! Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Best you find someone else to hang out with.
Paimon! Oh look, Paimon! Literally, hey, you scared her off!
Hey! Don't make it sound like Paimon's some kind of meanie. Paimon had no idea what she wanted, okay? Ugh. Anyway, next time Paimon sees her, Paimon promises she'll be nicer. Seeing as we're on our way over to meet Lalma anyway, we can ask her about it while we're there.
How long has it been? How do we know that Llama's not still passing out food in Nasha Town? We should have checked first. We're gonna be like, hi, we're here to see Llama, and they're like, she's in Nasha Town. What is this? Oh. Reset the moon mirror. Okay.
Perhaps this treasure has been waiting for you all along.
Whee!
Huh? Hey, look! Isn't that Llama? The moon chanter?
Let me take a look at your wound. You must be more careful. Doesn't matter how much of a rush you're in, your safety always comes first. Oh, you're back too. How was your day? You what? Those two Fatui? The ones who were causing trouble in Nasha Town? You went to teach them a lesson? And you put that in their food? You naughty little thing! How could you do that? They didn't notice. That's not the point. You mustn't do that again. Next time, at the very least, bring a few of your friends along too. You'll be an easy target if it's just you.
You'll have more of whatever it is.
Hey, Llama! Still remember us?
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon, isn't it? Welcome to Hisi Island.
Hope we're not imposing on you.
Not at all. Those who come with kindness in their hearts are always welcome with the Frost Moon Scions.
Were you just talking to those animals?
I was indeed. The Frost Moon Scions bloodline is unique. For throughout our history, there have been many among us who could communicate with all living things. What was that? Oh, is that so? She says she was trapped in a plant earlier, and that you were the ones who rescued her.
I knew this little bird was gonna show up.
On her behalf.
I was like, it's very interesting that they're having us save a bird.
Oh, it was nothing. Barely lifted a finger.
If you both are free, why don't you join us at the Frost Moon Enclave for dinner? Consider it a small token of thanks for your kindness.
We'd love to! And actually, we had something we wanted to ask you anyway.
This statue.
Oh? You're interested in the story of Kutar?
Kutar?
Kutar.
Yes. Kutar is our moon goddess. The moon maiden who guides us.
But up close, this one somehow seems a bit different from the one in Nasha Town. It's like it's more...
natural?
Or like... more harmonized in its design.
That is because ever since the Fatui arrived in Krai, they have been modifying and defacing our statues as they please. These statues were made by the Frost Moon Scions who settled here hundreds of years ago, crafted from the very finest Lumisol stone. Not only is this stone exceedingly rare, but it also brims with Kuvaki. I suppose the latter must be what caught the Fatui's eye. For a time, we put up fierce resistance. But now, this is the only one left that still retains her original form.
We heard they even pulled some ancient moon's remnants down from the sky.
That's right. The two largest remnants landed in Krai. One here on Hisi Island, and the other on Paha Isle. The Fatui built their research facility on top of the remnant over on Paha Isle. But they've had their sights set on the one here, too.
Ooh! Oh!
Surely that can't be.
Hey, we've been wondering what was up with it too. It just appeared out of some petals and hasn't stopped following us since.
No, that is no ordinary Kuhenki. These we name Luon Mutar, beings born from the moon goddess's blessing.
Can you understand what it's saying? We honestly haven't got the slightest idea why it's been following us.
I'm afraid not. I cannot fathom its thinking any better than you can. Sometimes a long time must elapse before the moon goddess's blessings turn into Luon Mutar. Perhaps you two were simply there to witness that transformation.
Oh, maybe.
Legend has it that the Luon Mutar bring good fortune. Given that it seems to have taken a liking to you both, why don't you let it come along with you?
Really? Then you can start by helping us find some more treasure chests along the way. Capiche?
Paimon!
Twilight approaches. If you would hear more of the moon's story, then let us make our way to the Frost Moon Enclave. Beneath the gentle moonlight, I shall share this tale in full.
There's two of them. Ma'am, why are you walking so far ahead of us? Let me catch up to you.
Oh, Lady Lama, you're back.
Come day or night, may the blessings of the moon goddess shine down upon you.
Okay, there we go. Please, please move, move. There we go. We're a little bit closer.
Lama, you have returned.
Wilhelmina, this is the Traveler and Paimon. Kindly arrange for 2 additional dinner settings for our honored guests.
Of course, my lady.
Wow! Everyone along the way here pretty much saluted you. Are you, like, super important around here?
Have you seen her design?
I am the Moon Chanter, one entrusted to convey the moon goddess's will. Nothing more.
She's just being modest. The Moon Chanter holds the highest rank among us Frost Moon Scions. Lama is our leader.
Wilhelmina?
I know. I'll send word to the kitchen. 2 meals coming up.
Whoa! Paimon had no idea you were such a big shot.
She's got the biggest bazonkas. You know, that's how they judge, you know. It is
merely that the unique traits of our bloodline have manifested themselves especially strongly in my person. Please, follow me this way.
Do we have to follow her? Okay, we can just...
Even to this day, I am still trying to piece together the many fragments of our past. It is a story not only of the Frost Moon Scions, but also of the moons themselves.
A story of the moons?
Yes. We Frost Moon Scions are the last descendants of the ancient golden realm of Hyperborea. Its former glory may have faded, but what remains is a memory uniquely ours. In the distant past, Tivat had not just one moon, but 3. It is said that they were created by the primordial master of this world, cast into the firmament to keep peace in the land below. Firstborn was the eternal moon, largest of the three. Legend has it that it was her immense Kuvaki that gave rise to the ocean tides. Next was the frost moon. Smaller than her big sister, yet brightest in radiance. Her glow became the cold, undying lantern of the night. Finally came the iridescent moon, smallest of the sisters. Most of the time, her light was barely visible to the naked eye. Yet when she shone, her fleeting halos were all the more mysterious for it.
Wow! Sounds like it all happened so long ago. So, what happened to them afterwards?
Afterwards, well, as you have seen, the three moon goddesses perished. This happened in a war triggered by the Descenders, and of the three lunar husks, only the frost moon survived unbroken, while the others were shattered to pieces.
Oh, so that's why there were ancient moon's remnants in the sky.
Yes. It is also said that when the moons shattered, most of their fragments rained down upon this land like stardust. That is why Nodkrai is blessed with such an abundance of Kuvaki. As for the remnant that the Fatui recently pulled down, that belonged to the Eternal Moon.
Wait a sec. But you just said that two of the moons were shattered, so where are the remnants of the iridescent moon?
The iridescent moon's remnants were never found. What happened to her after the war remains a mystery. Some say she vanished in an instant, while others believe that her remnants are simply too delicate to leave a trace.
3 moons. I wonder, which one was the Conria's Crimson Moon related to?
Yet, though the era of the 3 moons has long since faded into legend, successive generations of Frost Moon Scions have always passed down a prophecy that one day the moon goddess would return, and in the end, that prophecy did indeed come to pass. Though not quite.
Lady Lauma! Lady Lauma, are you there?
Cappy, what is the matter?
Lady Lauma, it's my daughter, Karina. Her illness.
Take me to her, right away.
Check on the sick child. Alright. Here? Here?
Her sensitivity to Kuvaki is flaring up again. After her last treatment, did you follow my advice and seek medical help in Nasha Town?
But those doctors are all Snezhnayan. They're outsiders, compatriots of those brutes who invaded our homeland. How can we possibly trust them?
Not all outsiders are enemies, Cappy. They've been treating this condition for generations. They have the experience we lack.
But we're Frost Moon Scions. Should we not remember what the outsiders did to our moons? Surely the Lady Kutar will reward our devotion.
But Cappy, Kutar is long... This isn't the time for debate. O lost child, snow-swept and buffeted by the howling winds of the frigid night, let not the silver flame within you fade. By the frost moon's grace, I shall warn you, curled up as a fledgling in frozen soil.
Praise be to the moon goddess, my Karina.
Remember, she must take powdered lacca berries daily. It will ease her symptoms.
Did she just use her own power to heal that girl?
Lauma?
Philomena, what is it?
Dinner is ready.
I see. Cappy, Let her rest here for the night. I'll have someone bring her a blanket.
All right. Thank you so much, Lady Lauma.
Will she be alright?
Anything we can do to help?
Yeah. If there's anything at all we can do, please don't hesitate to ask.
Thank you for your kindness. For now, though, Karina should be fine. She'll be feeling a lot better tomorrow.
Judging from what we just saw, it doesn't seem like a long-term solution. But I'm guessing that Llama couldn't say anything else, at least in front of Karina's mother.
Please, do not be worried. Come, let us head to dinner. I believe you still have some questions for me.
Not coming with us?
Oh, sorry. Yes, I'll be coming too. I was just thinking about something.
Oh?
Lauma makes such an unshakable moon chanter. Calm, capable, someone we can count on. Deep down, though, I know she's been quietly carrying the burden for the rest of us. Traveler, Paimon, believe me when I say that as a fellow Frostmoon Scion, I do worry about Lauma. It's just that sometimes it's hard to say it to her face. Could I ask you to look out for her? I can tell she really trusts you.
Sure, but I think you should just tell her straight.
I fear that would stress her out even more. Sometimes I really admire her strength, but at the same time, I can't help feeling powerless myself.
Prices like these are just outrageous.
Have dinner with the Frostmoon Scions. Me.
Phew. Paimon's so full. That was even better than the stuff you gave us before.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you for accepting such simple hospitality.
Hey, we should be the ones thanking you. Seriously, it was seriously scrumptious.
How did you even manage to finish it? This slop's barely edible.
Then again, I guess that's what you'd expect from savages.
It's you! Those rude old Fatui we just met back in Nasha Town.
My sincerest apologies. If you found the food we gave you earlier difficult to swallow, may I suggest taking a deep breath and joining us? These delicacies might change your mind. After all, I suspect that your previous meal may have been tainted with something most unpalatable.
Huh? What do you mean? Tainted with what exactly?
With the bitter snobbery of those who call themselves civilized.
Why, you?
Don't push your luck.
Looking for a fight? Sure, I'd be more than...
Hold it! We're not here to brawl. Yet. We're here on official business. Orders from above. We're here to deliver the Frostmoon Scions a warning. Or rather, a final ultimatum. You have 3 days to hand over the relic and reveal the whereabouts of your so-called Kutar. If you fail to do so, the Fatui will immediately begin the cleansing of Hisi Island. Which, by the way, is the sovereign territory of the Tsaritsa of Snezhnaya.
What insolence! Your demands are outrageous! For generations, this land has belonged to—
Dear guests, allow me to save you both time and trouble with a speedy reply. The Frostmoon Scions will never hand over anything to the Fatui. And to those who set foot on our land with ill intent, I say this. With your blood, we shall draw an inviolable line in the snow. That applies to you, too.
Stubborn savages, the lot of you.
Racist ass.
won't get this time.
You poor lost lamb.
Time to let me read you a verse.
Get with me.
That was fast.
You'll pay for this. Mark my
Can't we
words.
kill them? Why we just gotta beat him up?
So tough, get back here and put him up! Huh. Guess all they're good for is running away.
I'm so sorry. You've had to put up with far too much unpleasantness today.
Come on, it's not your fault. We don't like bullies like them either. But still, they mentioned a relic in Kutar. What exactly could they be after?
About this relic.
Oh yeah, so this might not be the best time to bring this up, but we kinda have a favor to ask of you, Wilma.
I see. So your questions concern the sacred relic too. Please, do not hesitate to speak your mind. Unlike those insolent intruders, you walk in the moonlight with open hearts. You stood by us when we needed your help, so it's only right that I return the favor. But let us continue this conversation somewhere more fitting. As it happens, there's something I'd like to show you, too.
Whoa! Now that's one huge.
I realize I should probably level up Aino a bit. I can get her at least to 40. And I can give her some artifacts. I don't really have, we're just gonna go first one, first one, first one. Whatever is suggested. She's attack scaling, seems. EM scaling with attack. Okay, she's not HP.
This is the statue of our goddess, the Moon Maiden Kutar.
And so we as Traveler don't know that this is Miss Columbina yet.
Wow! It's spectacular!
Kutar was born here on Hisi Island around 500 years ago. As it just so happened, a priestess of the Frost Moon Scions witnessed the moment of her birth.
Moment of birth!
Instantly realizing that this was the prophesied rebirth, she quietly recorded the event and carved this statue to honor that miracle. According to legend, Kutar's birth was accompanied by the sudden appearance of many Kuhenki, who wove the moonlight that bathed her into silken vestments, fit for a goddess.
Nod nod!
Hey! It's like it knows we're talking about it.
From that day forth, the Kuhenki have been regarded as Kutar's familiars. Some believe that their habit of guiding travelers to hidden treasure stems from an instinct. The same one that not only drives them to protect the moon goddess, but also to make her smile. After all, according to the records, Kutar always looked lonely as she gazed up at the distant moon.
About Kutar's whereabouts.
Kutar left Hisi Island before I was even born. According to the previous moon chanter, the goddess was angered by our people's greed, and that is why she left us.
Where did she go?
No one knows what happened after she left. But just a few months ago, after those 2 ancient moon's remnants fell from the sky, she was spotted on Hisi Island once more. And the Fatui have been harassing and threatening us ever since. Judging from what they've said, our moon goddess is actually their missing harbinger. Columbina, the damselette.
The damselette? But isn't she number 3 amongst the Fatui harbingers? So she's actually the moon goddess. Why would she join the Fatui then?
That too is a question I've struggled with. But even at the best of times, understanding other people's choices is difficult, let alone those of a goddess. Plus, forgive me, there I go again, rambling on about our history. But you came here to ask about the sacred relic, didn't you?
Honestly, I'm not sure which part she's more curious about now.
Since ancient times, the Frost Moon Scions have had in our possession a special fragment of the ancient moon's remnants. A piece in which I sense a power unlike any other. Successive generations of moon chanters have all detected a divine presence within it. We call this unique remnant the Moon Marrow.
We heard you can use it to see what happened in the past.
What is it in particular that you seek from the past?
Well, basically, to cut a long story short, the traveler here is actually from outside of Tibet. Oh.
Paimon must have just remembered the unfortunate link between the 3 moons and the Descenders, but right now I shouldn't try to hide it. I'm not from Teyvat, I'm a Descender. I'm searching for the truth about me and my siblings' past.
Thank you. Your honesty is a sign of your trust, both in me and the person. Unfortunately, though, I won't be able to use the Moon Marrow to shed light on your past just yet. Our people revere the Moon Marrow as a sacred relic. I'm only permitted to retrieve it from the secret chamber in which it is hidden once a year, on Moon Prayer Night.
Oh, really? So, when's the next Moon Prayer Night?
Judging from the tides this evening, a little less than 2 months.
Huh? Does that mean the date changes every year?
The ceremony is held on the night when the moon is closest to Teyvat. This is also when Krei's Kuvaki reaches its peak. Only then can the seal on the secret chamber be lifted.
Oh, guess we've got no choice but to wait.
I am truly sorry that I cannot help you sooner, but as the Moon Chanter, I swear that I will do everything I can to help you find the answers you seek.
Thank you, Llama. It means a lot.
Think nothing of it. After all you've done for us, you deserve nothing less.
Who'd have thought today was only our first day in Krai? Feels like so much has happened already.
If I may be so bold, what does family mean to you?
Lumine.
If you are aware of something, a secret that could hurt your family, would you be honest with them? Or try to hide it?
A secret? Surely keeping your family in the dark is never right. But come to think of it, it's not as if Lumine has been hiding things from me.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That was a strange question. I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
It's okay.
I guess I've just never met anyone with a story quite like yours before. I just suddenly had the urge to ask. It's getting late, and you two must be rather tired too. Would you like to stay the night here on Hisi Island? I can have someone prepare some lodgings.
Oh, that's all right. We've already got a room back at the flagship as it happens. Speaking of which, if you ever need us, feel free to come
Thank
back.
you, Poppy Pollo, for the follow.
Do you need me to show you the way back?
Hi, welcome, welcome. I have work later today, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this quest in time, but we're working through.
Understood. Then I won't keep you. May your first night in Krai pass in stillness and peace.
So, what you thinking? Sure was an eventful day, huh?
A lot of things to think about, that's for sure. A lot of threads to unravel, and even more conflicts to resolve. My traveler is not verbose. We are just lots to think about.
We're not at a dead end in the search for your spaceship yet. We can always learn more about this place while we wait. The usual drill, huh? Paimon's really getting sleepy now. If she gets too tired to fly back, you carry her, okay?
Okay. Lumine, my little sister. I wonder what you're doing right now. Ooh, okay, I think this might actually be a good time to end because we've reached a break point, I think. Spaceship! Yeah! Genshin is freaking wild. They just dropped, like, in, like, one of the last updates. They're just like, yeah, so there's a spaceship. It's like, spaceship? Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope you have a good time zone. Good sleep. Oh wait, no, I'm not going to the flagship. I'm going to see Catherine. This is Lauma. She is very gifted in certain areas. Wait, how do I swap to walking? Beto power creep. She is so pretty. Okay, I gotta do my dailies.
Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
Oh, and I gotta put Aino in my teapot. I'm playing this quest because I wanted this character. She's a character you can get for free. Look, a baby. I don't know what weapon she wants. I am a big fan of Fashion Impact, so we pick weapons based almost exclusively on how's it look. Okay. Healer. Hyro related. I mean, I gave Kave this one. This one doesn't really look good on her either. We give her the cardboard sword. I think that fits. The baby sword for the baby. And I gotta put her in my teapot before I forget. Okay. I know you can go hang out next to Lauma. And then I do hate that you gotta teleport back to the house every time you leave.
This realm.
Okay, and then I can collect my furnishings for my weekly task. Ew, bless me. Sorry. I love allergies. Why did it make me click all of these? Where is the select all as... Okay, I've seen them. I don't usually play on PC, so all of the new things, it's always like, you haven't checked this, and it's like, I did on my phone. There's no notifications on my phone. Okay, trust rank. Collect some realm currency.
If you ever have it.
I'll have to look up Ino build now that I have her. I just have her on this. What does she do? She just does hydro. I feel like I should just stack EM on her. EM. Yeah, that's an EM scaler if I've ever seen one. So it probably would be better to have.
I last had some candy. My brain's grinding to a halt, like a rusty machine. Oh, that's it. I'm having 5 whole crumb cakes for dinner tonight.
I still can't get over crumb cake.
Super angry mode.
Every time she says it, and it's like, it's not just that there's just a thing called crumb cake in this world. Is that this baby is constantly talking about it. I might give her this one. I'll switch it back. I know that mailed flower, this one is technically better for Kaveh, and I think he deserves the best, but it's just so fashion impact on him. Where is he? Look at my husband and his gay little flower sword. Okay. As for her artifacts, I think ER is important.
Don't worry. I put Anefa in charge of all my work for today, so we can go play with Knuckle Duckle.
Knuckle Duckle. Wow, that's bad. HP. This one has EM. I feel like it's gonna turn out that EM is better for her than Hydro damage. I don't have any EM. I gotta farm this domain more, it's new, but I'm gonna wait to do that until Stygian is out. Okay. Done that. I'm probably gonna end stream now. I reached a break point in the quest, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish the rest of it because from the spoilers I've seen, there's a lot more that's gonna happen. So, what does Ino use? Are we gonna run into another case of... Yep, we're in another case of, wow, they all use the exact same materials. Alright. Defeat boss opponents, the week reset, so... Yeah. You know what? Let's forge some items and cook some dishes, and then I'll go. Just for the thing. Let's go to Mondstadt and make liquor. Okay. Oh, let's go forge first. Hello, Wagner. Make a bunch of this stuff. And then while that's cooking, we can go cooking. Oh. Incomplete. Where's the roulette thing? What does this do? Climbing and sprinting stamina. Do I have enough for 15? I don't know if I have enough for 15. Maybe we can just do these two. This is such riveting gameplay. Six out of 10. 7 out of 10. 8 out of 10. 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10. And then Nod Cry hot dog. Beep. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 beep. 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Alright. So now we've done that. And then we can go collect our stuff from the forge. Oh wow, it's not even done yet. Okay, it actually takes a long time. I don't remember it taking that long. Well, it'll be there when I come back. Okay, same thing. The sword affects max HP. Okay. The polearm, electrocharged. I understand that this is probably a good thing to get for Flinzer and Effa, but I've already decided that I'm putting Flins on this. He likes fishing, you know. But yes, this has been my before work stream. I think this was successful. Hopefully, I can finish up this quest tonight or tomorrow. Cause like, you know, work. And I want to finish it before I do the version event thing. Just cause I feel like there's gonna be reference to it or something. I don't know. Anyway, have a good time zone, everyone. Bye bye.